Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be going through the top teams you can run for the Mirage Frostspike Dream Run boss. We're going to lead it off with a No-Reinier team, but it does have Ravion. But don't worry, if you don't have Ravion there will be some other teams you can run. But this is a No-Reinier team, pink twin on the right, blue twin on the left, Shmira on the stellar bond, Pheromore buffing up Shmira, Ravion in the upper right and Valar in the back left. With the Bloodmoon spell, however, you can run Starblast spell as well on these teams. They may do better for you, but I'm going to give you the Bloodmoon option because of course that is a free-to-play option for Dream Run for right now. Okay, so you want to have charms on all of these heroes. If you're running Ravion, he should be Mythic Plus. That is really important. Yeah, okay, so, but then you can run this team. It is overall good. We're on hard difficulty, so we'll have to probably clear this and move on to epic. If your resonating level is high, which it should be after all the EXP we've got in the mail as well, then you will probably be able to clear Mirage Frostspike with any one of the teams that we're going to be showing in today's video. Okay, so Bloodmoon spell is not a bad option. However, Starblast generally is in the top performing teams. And like I said, if you have Starblast artifact, you can run all of the Bloodmoon teams with the Starblast as well. It might do a little bit better for you. Okay, so we're going to make it right on over to epic difficulty. Let's go ahead, jump into that and do a quick skip run in the epic difficulty of Mirage Frostspike. So with the skip run, we're going to end up with... what score are we going to get? 63.6 billion for a No-Reinier team is not bad, putting us into the top 10 position. A lot of damage, of course, coming from Shmira. I think no one is surprised by that. Let's go ahead and move on to the next team. So the next team we have is a Fox team from the previous week. This is good. If you have Reinier Mythic Plus, it is great. You can even try the Reinier teams if Reinier is not Mythic Plus, and you can see how it works for you. But this is a No-Ravion team. That's why I wanted to include it. Bloodmoon spell or Starblast. Starblast might be better if you have it. But blue turn on the right, pink turn on the left. Pheromore buffing up Shmira. You have Reinier position swap Shmira. And Valar in the back left corner. Let's go ahead and watch a skip run of this team and see what type of score that we're going to get. Okay, 70.9, almost 71 billion damage with the Bloodmoon spell, so it is free-to-play accessible if you have these heroes built. And you can try with Starblast. Probably it would be a little bit of an upgrade. But as you guys can see, there are new best teams this week. That's why the Fox team is not competing for the top ranks anymore. So next up, we have another team from Rainies, but this is with Reinier. Reinier Mythic Plus. Pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left, Shmira on the stellar bond, Reinier in front of Shmira, Ravion in the upper right corner, Valar in the back left corner with the Bloodmoon spell. It can run. You can again try Starblast if you have access to it, but I wanted to give Bloodmoon spell options for teams for all of these kind of good... Whoa, that's pretty crazy. 74.4 billion, that is a big upgrade compared to Fox's team. And overall, just really solid, especially for a Bloodmoon spell team performing that well. It was kind of unexpected. So that's a really good, definitely, team to run. If you have Ravion, of course. Otherwise, you can run Fox's team because it's a No-Ravion team. Okay, next up we have Raven, Pay-to-Win team. This is now the top performing team of this week. Well, there's one exception. There's actually an even more pay-to-win team, but this one for like 90% of players is going to be the top team with the Starblast spell. I don't know if this is working with Bloodmoon spell. You can experiment with it and see if it does. But with the Starblast, it is doing the best. Pheromore buffing up Reinier. Reinier position swap Shmira. Pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left, and Valar in the back right corner. This team has a bit of RNG to it as well. So it's like... I mean, this is why it's considered a bit maybe more of a pay-to-win team. It needs Starblast spell. It does have RNG. And look, on the first run, not looking great. I don't, even for example, my level of upgrades, there's still going to be a reasonable amount of RNG in the team, which is kind of... Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. So 75.2 billion damage. This team has hit up to 77 billion damage. My guild leader is running the most pay-to-win team, but like even this team that we're running right now, it can hit up to 77 billion damage if you get lucky. But like, I don't know how many runs you'll have to do to get that good RNG. And overall, I'm just not that much of a fan of the really high RNG teams. But we're going to give it like 5-6 runs because I do want to show you the kind of potential of this team. But I don't know if we're even going to hit it. Either way, there is another team I have to show you after this. But that is like crazy pay to win. And for most people, they're not going to have all the heroes in order to run that. But if you're watching this team, it's not looking great. And like, I don't obviously I would think if you would do 10 runs, you should get some score near your maximum potential. There we go, we got a new record at least, but hardly, we're hardly getting to where we need, because this team can get up to 77 billion damage, but the fact that we're just like maxing out at 75 billion damage for like a maxed out account, we're literally maxed, that is that's concerning, right? So basically you're seeing this is a very high RNG team. If you want to use this to get your top score, good luck, basically is all I can say to you. We keep getting new records, but hardly improving each time. Okay, I'm moving on to the pay-to-win team now. You guys have seen the RNG of this team. Eventually, it can hit 77 billion damage, but you need things to line up in your favor for that. So this is the most pay-to-win team of today. It is an Alicet team buffing Shmira, Athalia for more damage, Rainier in front of Shmira, pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left, with the Star Blessed spell. So of course, this is like as pay-to-win as it gets. Athalia and Alicet, which are basically PvP heroes, being in the best dream realm for this team. We'll watch the battle play out just for fun. Yeah, so unfortunate honestly about the top performing team of this week because of the fact that it's so high on RNG. I don't know how many runs, like you may not even hit that top score. I really like the other teams we showed up until that. Even Rainy's team with Bloodmoon spell, with Ravion Rainier, that hit almost 75 billion damage, which was like, that blew me away. I was not expecting that. Even Fox's team, not bad, is pretty stable. But if you really want to go for that top score, you're gonna have to play the RNG like lottery with the new team from Raven for this week. I think it's from Raven. Raven is the one who shared it. There could be someone else who actually came up with the team. Okay, so let's see what's happening here. Alicet also going to contribute a reasonable amount of damage in Mirage Frostspike, especially with their charms. Of course, if you're running this team, make sure you have charms on all of the heroes. That is going to be important. Yeah. Okay, 28 seconds left. Let's see what happens here. Alicet doing work, and Shamir, of course, bursting as much as she can. We should be setting a new record with this team, because this team as well can get up to... This is technically slightly better than even the max RNG potential of the previous team we showed. And so, like, probably on our first run, we are probably going to set a new record. But I don't know if there's also going to be some RNG for this team as well. Okay, we get a new record right off the bat, 76.4 billion damage. Kind of the only weakness of our team is not maxed because we don't have Alicet max, and Alicet contributes a big amount of damage, as you see here. So like the difference between Supreme Plus and Paragon for Alicet, it is going to be a meaningful difference. And that is why basically my guild leader, he's at 77.8 billion, whereas 76.4 billion. Okay, but like even the team we showed you before, this is the Pheromore Raven team. That team can also hit as good scores as we're basically getting with this one. Like, I've seen up to 77 billion damage with that team, but like, you need to get really lucky in order to hit that. Okay guys, that is going to be it for the top teams of this week. As you guys can see, the top performing teams are either the really pay to win team or the high RNG Pheromore team. The Pheromore team has hit even higher than my total top score right now, like with the pay to win team. So if you get great RNG, you can even beat this one out, the Alicet Athalia team. But I think the RNG is pretty hard to hit because I don't think many people are actually getting that. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. That's gonna be it for this one. If there's any other team that worked for you, feel free to share that in the comment section down below. And if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. There is a link to that in the description of this video, and a pinned comment. There's the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.